What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful Tuesday today. It's Tuesday morning, and I had to come out and just make a quick video on the things that we just been hearing on YouTube as of lately. There's been some differences, some backlash, some gossiping, and a lot of discouraging hate and resentment towards other channels that have big platforms and showing their disparity and their differences amongst each other. Saw a video this morning, and I actually saw some light at the end of the tunnel. I seen a grown man put his difference to the side and declaring peace amongst himself and what he believes in and what he stands for also. This individual, if you guys don't know him yet, many of you do. I'm one of his followers. Got introduced to him about a year ago. Don't know this individual personally. I am subscribed. And he has a lot of good things to say. And today he said a lot. Big shout out goes to Dubs. If you guys haven't seen Dubs, make sure you guys go check out his channel, DUBS. It's a good man, has a lot of knowledge, stands on his 210. He has integrity. He showed a lot of morals and values this morning. And I can respect people like that, in all honesty, because as of lately, YouTube has been distinguished. There's been a lot of rhetoric, a lot of gossiping, a lot of back and forth, family being talked about, characters being judged, personalities being discussed. And he came out and did one main thing that I think that we should all learn from this guy. And in all honesty, that's how I live my life as well. Whether you're a small platform or a big platform, whether you're a small individual or a bigger individual. One thing I know is integrity is very important, and communication is very important as well. From my understanding, Dubs went out. As some of you guys know, there's been a little bit, a misunderstanding between American Cholo and Dubs. I'm not here to talk too much about them, but we're talking about characteristics. If you have, and this is going down to like how we deal with individuals on a daily, whether it's family members, co-workers, schoolmates, and so forth, right? There has to be, some of us that, we got to be an example, should I say. And what I mean by that, if you have somebody's number, talk to the individual. If you have somebody's, email, there's always a way. For some reason, if you have a difference with somebody, obviously you know them. And if you don't want to know them personally, then somebody else knows them that you could get a hold of them that could make you guys or anybody come together. To be honest with you, it's not too hard to reach out to find somebody that obviously apparently you knew or and you guys get together, whether it's a phone call, email, however we do it now, right? And there's many ways that we could get a hold of each other and resolve your differences, right? One thing I respect what Dub says is that there's no need for us for violence. There's no need for us, to go and try to, kick up a storm when thousands of people are looking, right? Dubs has a big platform and has grown. Congratulations to Dubs and I think he will continue to grow because of who he is and what he stands for, and in all honesty, what he represents, what he's been through. If you've been through a lot of things in life, you know how to deal with situations. And also, apparently, this individual Dubs, he knows what he's doing. He sees both sides of the block, the street, or he sees both sides of the road, right? And he has to balance it. As us as YouTubers, we got to balance it. We got to make that quick decision, because basically in everything what he said, in all honesty, it's about you guys, you, the subscribers, right? You that come subscribe, looking for some good content, education content, trying to learn, people's background, their lifestyle, what they've been through, what they've done, and the demons that they fought, and the challenges that they, obstacles that they went through. And for them to come out on a platform just like everybody else, that's what we're trying to do. And YouTube sometimes can be sick in the head, depending what kind of person you are and what you're looking for. If you're looking for drama, you'll find it on YouTube. If you're looking for garbage, you also find that on YouTube. If you're willing to learn, you will find that on YouTube. Religion, people's backgrounds, how to make things, fix things. A lot of information on YouTube that you will find on here. Just type it in real quick. And I'm not a prison genre, but I've been a victim somewhat of these lifestyles and these people's backgrounds. From the streets, no father, gangs, had no morals, no values, had a lot of hatred, had a lot of suffering, a lot of mental, illness. It causes no trust, causes hatred, causes disparity, confliction, and everything else that's not good, and everything else that is bad. And if you see my channel, I'm not indulging that. I don't condone that. My channel's simple, still growing. There's a lot more that I'm willing and planning to do if God's willing. And I'm just learning just like everybody else. And one thing that Dub said is that, it's true. We owe it to you subscribers, man. We owe it to you guys. Honestly, we do. We need to be a better example. We need to be pushing the positive narrative. You can't say, you're for the raza, or you're for all race, for all people, when you have contradictions on what you're saying, because you make a video displaying something else. You make a video, saying something else. But then again, we're preaching and teaching a different narrative with a lot of confusion on what you're really saying. So I think he made a point, and we do owe it to you subscribers to make the right choices, to make the right decisions, to be better examples, to come and feed on the positive, not on the negative. And like he said, yes, I myself, since my channel's been growing, I have witnessed a little bit of, backlash, a lot of hatred. Not a lot, but, some hatred, division, divisive opinions, and so forth, right? I mean, people fight for, what food you're going to eat, what music you want to hear, the simple things, man, And life is, I don't sweat the small things in life, man, I have people call me weird, people call me boring, because why? Because I don't put off that negative content. Call me boring. Call me, call me what you want. But see, one thing that Dub said, there's a way to get a hold of me, right? There's a way to, you could go on my comments, go on there, all the information that I put out there, and we could get a hold of each other. And instead of putting me down, you should be lifting me up. Just the way I come out here or I go on the Jilu show, which will be on tonight, and we're gonna discuss this topic too. And it's crazy how because you know I was informed and said, hey, by Jilu, hey, we need to talk about certain things that's been happening on YouTube. And I was like, wow, man, how am I gonna feed into this one? Because he has a big platform. I'm about almost 300. Appreciate again you guys subscribing to me. He has about over 15,000. And what are we trying to feed you guys? What is the importance of helping you guys? What is the example that we want to show you guys? Unity is everything. I'll tell you that right now. Humbleness is another thing. Communication is another, right? Understanding is another. Morals, values, we could keep talking about them, right? And we come out here and then we check this channel out, we check that channel. And if you're in all honesty, it's a small YouTube world. Seems big. But, I see people from biker channels. It could be any art channels, this channel, barbecue channels, cooking channels, talking about the division, how we're supposed to come over here and validate, paying homage, you better check in when you come to California, or about this and about that. People dying over here. Rappers are dying. California is really not like that. It's like everywhere else and anything else, man. It's all about respect. You need to be smart about things, man. A lot of times I see these people, they're in danger because they're putting themselves in danger, right? You want to show where you're at. You want to say this and say that. I mean, you want to argue with people that are looking for negativity, the feedback. And if you give them that, they will jump on it. They will jump on you. They're going to tell you. They're going to come to you. So be careful what you do. Be careful what you say. Be careful how you carry yourself. There's no reason to come. It's not just in LA. You can go anywhere. The way the world is right now, man, people are hungry for money. Robbery, death, disrespect, no morals, no values. I've been here since the beginning of time, people. Okay? I'm a believer. I'm a man of God. I try to do the best I can to be an example. Cain and Abel, right? Cain killed his brother. What more are we exempt? How much are we killing each other? Killing our brothers, our sisters, robbing our children, going against society, the system. Why wouldn't the system be there? We always blame the system, right? They're the prime example. Hey, if you're not going to be right, they're going to make you right. For us that are not being spoken or speaking or thinking and doing the right thing. Today, I see a man, he did the right thing. He ain't asking the person to be a best friend. I see a lot of humbleness from this gentleman, man. Pride comes before a fall. Pride will kill you, man. Your ego, your integrity, yeah, it means a lot. But pride, sometimes you got to know when to humble yourself. And, be the better person. That feels good, man. It really does. It feels good to know that this gentleman, Dubs, came out and I could respect him a little bit more. And knowing that when I go into his channel, he's going to be funny. He's going to do his thing. And everything he says it does, it's him as a person. And I hope you guys think the same from me. When you come to my channel, hey, Big D's cool. When you go into American Cholo, hey, they squash your differences. Hey, he's cool. Jilu show, hey, he's cool. CYA Entertainment, hey, they're cool. We all have something, in all honesty, that we want to bring to the table. And it's for you, two subscribers and followers, to show the positive and the unity. And we want to declare that, hey, that we can live amongst each other, whether you're black, brown, culture-wise, spiritual-wise, human being-wise. There's a lot of people that are searching out there. hurting, want answers, and it's our job to provide you, the answer, or at best as we could do, right? The best ability. I don't know everything. Why? I don't know everything. YouTube, I'll be honest with you. All my subscribers, I don't. I'm a learning man, just like anybody else, man. These guys, they have bigger platforms because what? They carry themselves a little better. They know a little bit more. They communicate, they elaborate, they talk. And I learned from them, to be honest with you. People from YouTube told me, shout out to West Coast Graffiti, said, hey, you have a lot to say. I think you start your channel. And one person individual inspired me. And then it went to West Carson TV, gave me my first shot, interviewed me. And from there, the rest is history. I've been on certain platforms. I've been on certain channels. Me, myself, I'm learning YouTube still. I'm not the best auditor, the best, movie, video or so forth video maker. But I do have a lot to say. And I know I can contribute to you, women, men, teens, And I'm trying to reach you guys as a positive narrative, as a friendship. And to let you guys know, we're not monsters, okay? I know YouTube also looks for drama, looks for the BS, there's a lot of that. But us as Californians and have been on this side of the region, you guys got to understand, there's a lot of pride on this side of the world. There's a lot of, history on this side of the world. There's a lot of culture that needs to be respected. There's individuals that need to be respected. And that's on every part of the world, man. Not just the United States, man. There's war everywhere we go, right? There's disparity. There's no unity. There's, people are being killed. There's a war going on. Not just on the streets over here, but on the other side of the world, people mentally being destroyed. Families are being broken. Families are being separated. And not just in Ukraine, Everybody's tension is real high right now. And that's why I pray, man. And that's why I do the things that I do. I ask God first. I get my clarity. I get my peace. I get my, everything that comes that I do, my forgiveness from the high man above. And I don't do it perfectly, people. I'm not a saint. I'm a sinner saved by grace, man, And, there's a lot of humbleness that we need to learn. And like I said, today was a prime example. Go check out Dubs, man. And he's shown a lot of humbleness for whatever reason, Maybe he did it for himself, which I think he did, for his family. And he's being the better man, to be honest with you, man. It's a tough situation to handle, to be honest with you, man, because in all honesty, I think I would have did it his way too. If I had somebody's number, yeah, I would have been mad at first. I probably would have said a lot of things. But then again, like you said, he had a contact, right? Shot him probably a message. And they were able to sit down, discuss, pick up the phone, and had a simple conversation, man. See, drama and BS, man, it only describes your character and who you are as a person. If you like that kind of stuff, man, that's what you're going to represent. If you don't, then you're going to be the opposite, right? And people are probably saying, man, they wanted to see the get down. They wanted to continue to see the drama. They wanted to continue to see the backlash. But for what? Who's winning? It's nobody's winning where I could say, oh, screw you, F you, I don't care about you, you this, you punk, you that, you this, you that. It's unnecessary, man. YouTube drama is unnecessary. Remember I told you the word, remember a couple videos ago, if you guys look at my videos, you'll see the word of the day is unnecessary. It's unnecessary, man. YouTube drama is unnecessary, man. Be your platform. Me, I'm going to continue to be me. You guys see me, and I'm not trying to be all prideful on what I'm saying. I'm trying to be and show you guys I'm trying to be an example. I got G-Lu. Check us out tonight on the G-Lu show, and we're going to discuss a little bit more about this, right? He's black. I'm brown. Who says black and brown don't get along? Can't work together. I don't see that on us. Whoever's telling you that message, it's wrong. Whoever believes in that, feeds in that, it's totally wrong. You know, it just takes one. Takes him, takes me, putting it together, and reaching out to you guys, man, owing it to you guys, man, appreciating you guys, and try to deliver the right message to you guys, man. And I'm still excited for it, man. I'm excited for us as people, black, brown, white, Asian. How much we could still learn amongst each other, our communities, our heritage, our cultures. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. So beautiful, man. I myself, like I said, I've been to Europe, been to 4 countries, you know, and to see, the history out there and the beauty of it and the people of it and the suffering of it too. You know, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's what you are going to be as an individual, what kind of impact you're going to make in not only your life, but with other people's life, man. Children are looking, man. Teenagers are looking. They're the next generation. This generation right now, it's kind of like, trying to identify itself, man. A lot of us have no fathers, no mothers, addiction, sexuality, abuse, our mindset, man. As young kids, we grow up, and some of us have been, been traumatized. And when we recognize stuff like this and we see this, it's recognizable. We understand. We pretty much get it. This person was disrespecting. He's not going to tolerate that because what he's been through in his life, what she's been through in his life, what the young teen has been in his life, what that child's been through in their life. Reality. Let's look for the goodness, man. Let's look for the forgiveness. I had a individual tell me showing compassion, showing humbleness and humility, it's hard to show. It's not. It's not. You'll learn from those characteristics, man. I seen a grown man, I'm pretty sure he's been through a lot. Go check him out. Look at his channel. He's gonna tell you everything he's been through. Killing, locked up, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I'm not even a third of that, But it's one thing that we can do, 2 things. We could get down like that. Because, or we could talk about that. And right now, I'm talking about it. Let's talk about it, right? How we do it on the G. Lou Show. Let's talk about it. And I'm not trying to promote anything or promote anybody else. I'm just trying to promote what I do and what I see. Trying to call it how I feel in the best words that I can. These individuals, some people would say it with a little bit more clarity, better sentencing, their vocabulary, but I'm doing it my way, the way that I know. And that should be enough for you guys. And I'm always going to be an example, not only for my family and for what my belief and what I stand for, never for the drama, man. Never, drama, you'll find lost in it, man. There's death behind drama. You could be locked up for drama. You can have a lot of unforgiveness for drama. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what we should be looking for. A lot of us, we could say, hey, we were never taught like that. We've been through so much. Well, look at these channels, man. They'll teach you a few things. They will. We're not here for you guys to feel sorry for us. Of course not, man. We're here to impact you guys and to learn about you guys and to, come across your comments and respect your feelings and your emotions and what you say. It's validated. Here it is. And I really highly appreciate that and respect that, man. And like I said, shout out to Dubs. Shout out to American Cholo. American Cholo, in all honesty, I disagree with a lot of things he says. And then I agree with a lot of things he says as well. So, it's 50-50, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hate the gentleman. I don't hate him or despise him, or I ain't going to come out on my little platform and talk about him bad. If I have something to say, he has a hotline. He comes out. He has a 1-800 number or a 213 number or whatever number he has. That's what I'm saying. You guys, if you guys have a disparity or a difference with somebody else, most of these channels out here, there's numbers, there's way to reach them. Reach them and teach them. Reach them and say something. Don't go behind the scene and say, cause all kinds of drama and put videos out them. Talk to the individual, man. They'll give you their answer. May not be the answer you're looking for, man. But make sure, in order to gain respect, you got to give respect. You can't be calling somebody and cacking all crazy and stuff like that. I mean, come on. That's how you going to find common ground? Two wrongs don't make a right. You guys know that, man. You guys do. But we're always reachable and teachable. I know I am. Other than that, if you want to, pride comes before a fall. That's biblical. You want to have pride, you want to have a hatred, you want to indulge that and just think about that constantly. And it's not just about YouTube. I'm talking about life, man. We don't even know how to treat each other sometimes, man. We don't even know how to treat family members. We don't know how to forgive. We don't know how to be sensitive. Everybody thinks those are sensitive, you know what I mean? That those are weak emotions, man. It's not, man. Humbleness was displayed today perfectly, to be honest with you. Nearly perfect, because nobody's perfect. But I couldn't did it any better than with Dubs, how he said it and did it, man. And that, to me, is a homie. That, to me, is somebody that, hey, if he rallied up the troops, Dubs, I'm there. I leave him a lot of comments. Sometimes he may disagree. Sometimes he hasn't. Sometimes he'll give me a heart, and sometimes he won't. Hey, not even trying to disrespect the individual. I'm trying to respect the individual, basically. I'm trying to respect to all you subscribers that are out there, man. You guys make a difference, and I highly appreciate it, man. And I wish, and I hope and I pray that my channel continue to grow, man. I could do things for you guys, man. I could give and do everything else, man. But I'm learning just like everybody else, man. I'm taking my chance. I don't really know what I'm doing, but hey, I'm going with it. And I respect you guys, and I pray for you guys, and I love you guys, man. And I honor you guys, and I could continue to go on and on and on. I expect all my subscribers to learn and to evaluate yourselves and to study yourselves and to forgive yourself and love yourself and teach yourself, the good things, man, that we could do in life to help all communities. I'm brown, man. Do you think I'm going to stop myself and somebody tells me, hey, you want to go, rally for, this with the black community? I'll be there. White community, I'll be there. Asian community, I'll be there. Honduras community, Mexican community, Iranian community. It's just, man, you know what I'm saying? If you're for rights, women's community, women's rights, men's rights, children's rights, animal rights, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we could go on and on, right? I'll be there, man, And this is just me, people. I'm just being myself right now. I'm having a good, beautiful Taco Tuesday, man. Like I said, I seen some grown man or a grown man stand up, and I respect that, man. I appreciate that, man. It looked like, I was gonna be like, man, I didn't really know how to, conduct this or think about this. I was just like everybody else, man. We're the YouTube viewers, man. Like, man, this is a bunch of BS, man. Especially you got people from the mid country, East Coast, and they're just looking at us, talking about us. Other communities, other races talking like, man, you guys are brown community. But guess what? Surprise. We could respect each other. We could humble ourselves, man. And we could carry ourselves with integrity. Don't talk about it, be about it. So with that being said, people, man, appreciate you guys, respect you guys once again, love you guys. Don't forget the G-Lu show tonight, 7 o'clock. We'll be discussing this a little bit more. And show some love, man. Show some character, right? Pick up a phone call, man. Pick up the phone. If you have disparity, if you have division, animosity, hatred, a difference with somebody, man, talk about it, man. Communicate. Reach out. Be the example. Be the better man, better woman, the better young man, the better young woman, the better teenager. There's a lot of us that are going through a lot right now. Times are tough, man. And we don't need this. We honestly don't. YouTube should be a platform where we should be discussing positive things, not negative things, learning things, funny things, And then you see some crazy things on here too, man, But with that being said, man, appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, please share, the good news, and highly respect it, man. Make sure you guys check out the G-Lu show tonight at 7 o'clock. Appreciate that. With much love and respect, I'm your man, Big D. Thank you guys. Peace and love. I'm out.